Hi, Cancer. This is Just with your March 2020. I have to take a minute. General reading. Hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So, Cancer, home life, a little bit of fights. Someone not taking care of their responsibility. Someone shucking responsibility. And it almost seems like whoever is having a fallout, nothing ever gets really resolved. It's just glossed over. It's that type of fight that you have. And instead of, leaning in and having those deep discussions about what do we do? How do we get here? How do we get out of this? How do we work through this? And making real concrete, practical resolutions to the problem, committing to it, and then resolving the issue. No, it's just like, you want to go to the store? What do you want to eat? Such called you. Oh, I was just thinking, you want to watch a movie? It's just like it gets glossed over, or someone may make some type of a gesture. You may get an apology or listen, we don't need to argue, but it's never really dealt with. And I feel that someone is usually go from 0 to 10 really quickly, and then they're over it, where the other person has a harder time to come off of the problem. And so for some of you, your home life could be a bit difficult. I also see if you have children, you may be a little bit more strict, less tolerable with the children. And I feel like it may have a lot to do with things are just not going the way it's supposed to. There's no order, or there's no structure, there's no routine. There's something that's very untraditional about the way things are happening in a home life. And I feel for some of you, you may even have an opportunity. Now, I see a move. And for some of you, if you're moving, if you're getting into anything contractually, right? Whether it be some type of commitment in your home with your marriage or relationship, anything contractually agreed to, where there's a certain code or a certain rule and a regulation that needs to be set forth, be very careful. Try to be as flexible and open minded as you can, because therein lies the opportunity. I see moving. I see long distance travel. So some of you may be leaving where you are now and going far. Okay. And for some of you, it may be because of money, business. I see cuts. I see possible layoffs. I see probably missing opportunities or not wanting the opportunities that are coming your way. And that happens, right? It's just like, this is not a fit for me. I know I'm going to be miserable. I don't like it. I'm not getting paid enough. This is just not my place. And for some of you, it may have a lot to do with where you live. And so now something about your living arrangements may change. You may have like other people to consider: a mother, a father, a husband, a wife, children. There's a lot of other things that you have to consider that may hinder just this picking up and making this adjustment, right? So to some extent, as much as some of you Cancers want to break out and free yourself and do something, like you guys, and the energy coming up, you're really going to break out and want to do something. I do feel like if a position, or an offer presents itself, you're taking it. Now, for some of you, in taking this offer, you may have so many people to consider and so many things to consider that you may not be able to take it down the line, or it falls through somewhere down the line. So again, this is where being open and being adaptable comes in at, right? So anything that's coming your way and it seems really great and it's good and it may get you out of a financial pinch, it may get you out of this rut that you feel like you're in, just pace yourself, because really anything is up for change at this time. But again, if there is loss or disappointment in the situation, please understand that you can work through it. Whatever it is that you're going to be going through, whatever it is that doesn't work out your way, it's going to work out down the line in a different way. Okay. So whatever this is, don't give up on it if you truly want it, because it's just going to come in a different way. Now, I see in your workplace, it's a lot of drama. People are being let go, or there's some bad news that's coming to some of you. And I feel like there's some secrets, like people aren't telling you, your job or your, managers, the quote unquote powers that be. There is some things that aren't necessarily being told to you in full scope. When we get into Aries season, though, you'll know a lot more about whatever it is that you guys don't know. And I see a lot of people trying to run for the hills, trying to leave, trying to escape, trying to go get away after some news comes down. That could be quite disheartening here for some of you. And I just feel like a lot of you may feel a little bit tired. Okay, not like everything that you're trying to do, it's not necessarily manifesting the way that, again, once would, especially last year when you guys had amazing energy supporting you. This year it's a little bit more challenging. I feel like, again, it's temporary. I just keep sensing for you guys, because you have the star card keeps wanting to trickle out, Cancer. Your star card keeps wanting to come out, and that's all it was last year. All you had was star cards. At least that's all I was pulling for you. So it wants to come out again. I just feel like with everyone, we're all dealing with some form of, setback, hold, or something that feels like it's a stressful situation, right? And I think for some of you, it definitely speaks to home life, career, and it ties in hand to hand here. So again, communication is very difficult now and for the next few days, but it levels out, especially probably in the next 3 weeks to 3 months. But it's more like, I want to say, Aries season sees more positive energy. Taurus season sees even more stable energy. Okay. And father energy could be very difficult. Or if you share parenting relationship with another person, very difficult. Negotiations also can be kind of difficult and tricky, but the message here is, look at it, it's a marathon, it's not a sprint. So whatever you're embarking on, that's this new thing that you're just going to charge out and try to do, even if there's some setbacks, there's some disappointments, keep charging ahead, because you'll be shocked at how things really just change. It almost seems like out of nowhere when we get out of March. Love. Well, you Cancer singles, it looks like some of you are just not even thinking about love anymore, not in a concrete commitment sort of way, because people around you like love, and people outside of your life, or people you're getting to know. This Pisces. Oh, anyway. So people that you're getting to know, or love options, they're dragging their feet. They're, they want to put you in a friend zone. They're taking their time. They may be giving you red flags. And you may realize that someone is a player, was already in a relationship, that sort of thing. These are Cancer singles. And I feel like instead of you holding a grudge, you're just like, you know what? I'm not even interested. I feel like also for some of you, ex-husband, ex-wife, former, your children's father, children's father, that is showing up very prominent. For some of you, you're having a lot of issues with co-parenting with someone. Your ex-spouse is very prominent here. You're having a lot of issues with this person. And I feel like you're kind of just, you guys are just, dragging together, right? And someone wants to get out of it. Someone no longer wants this to just drag along, but the other person is kind of making it difficult for communication to be transparent. Now, again, when it comes to love, some of you are just letting the situation go with like worrying about love and commitment with people, and you're more focused on yourself. I've never seen Cancer so self-focused in quite some time. So you guys are really thinking about, forget love and marriage and commitment and all of that stuff. Even if you had someone that you're considering, or someone that, could have been an option, you're just off to yourself. And it's like, as soon as you do that, oh, now someone wants to come and back to you. And now someone wants to, put more time and attention. And it's like, no, now that I have, I'm focused on something completely different. Oh, now, oh, commitment is possibly an option. Oh, now you're leaving that person, or you're getting over someone, and so right now, I don't feel like commitment, or again, love is your focus, but really this home, this job, career, like those are your major focuses. And the way, if you see the cards, the way these cards look, it would make all the sense in the world for you to be focused on that. And again, this move, a lot of you are going to be moving. I can't say a lot, but some of you Cancers will be moving, and it's a feeling that you're getting. Okay. And you're going to make it a reality. Now, it doesn't come without leaving some people behind. You may have 3 people that you're going to leave behind, the 3 situations, or maybe you've moved several times before, or where you thought you were going to go, it doesn't work out. There's going to be something about it that's a little bit chafe, but again, it can work out for you. Cancer couples. Well, you're just a happy bee, aren't you? I think that some of you Cancer couples, and for some of you have a budding relationship, because this is kind of new energy I'm seeing here. And for some of you that have this budding, new, fresh relationship, it feels really good. I feel that you are ready to commit, especially if you're a Cancer man. You may already feel like you're in, lock me in, I'm ready to commit. But you may also feel like the power is not in your hands, okay? And you may be at a distance from this person, or you can't get to them as much as you would like to. But it seems that you're not out of the woods with a past person, or you yourself have issues financially, and that's the problem for you personally. Okay, or this person has financial issues. So someone does okay for themselves and they're pretty stable. The other person may have some financial issues, but it's something about the connection that it levels it out, right? So this person, you may feel like this person is really good for you. And I feel that some of you, if it's a distant relationship, you're going to try to close the gap and go see them and spend some time with them. You really do want a commitment, but there is something that could be personally going on in your life, Cancers, that you have some type of disappointment that you are dealing with, or your mate. And it's very disappointing, and you and them are trying, like the other, whoever's going through a disappointing time through some kind of loss of a job, loss of money, loss of whatever, right? The other person is trying to console them and help them. But I feel in a more practical way. You're not going to feel it now. It's going to be more felt down the line, but there's this sense of feeling like maybe you have found the one. Maybe this person is it. You are very happy with them. I feel like this person, maybe even, it doesn't matter how old they are, they have this very youthful, fresh energy, right? They talk a mile a minute, actually 50 million questions, and the conversations go on and on and on and on. Now, for those of you Cancers who are in relationships, I feel that you're really happy right now with your mate. I feel like you're in a good space with your mate. And I feel like for some of you, there's a good balance where if you're having money woes, they're helping you. If they're having money woes, you're helping them. Vice versa. There can be a past person that's trying to interfere in what the two of you have. And it may make your mate a little jealous or a little suspicious of you. Right? You may just be in a really great place and someone is like, why are you so happy? I mean, what the hell? What is there to be so happy about? We have this problem and that problem. What are you so happy about? So yeah, your mate could be a bit suspicious of you. And again, for some of you other Cancers, there's this dynamic where you're about to be pulled apart. And the pulling apart has to do with career. Someone has to leave and go really at a distance, right? And so the way things have been is going to change. And I see it in twofold because you have Hierophant reverse and you also have our Hierophant upright. So for some of you, you've been dealing with this untraditional, unconventional type of relationship where your mate may have been out of the home for quite a bit. And that has created a lot of issues. And now there may be an opportunity to change that coming up, right? So now, because some type of adjustment that you both make or one person makes for the other, that now you can like live together, have the same schedules. It's going to take some form of change, some form of risk. And let me know in the comment section below if any of this makes any sense, because your love is not, there's love, but it's not about love right now. It's about practicality. And those lovey-dovey feelings is kind of pushed aside to deal with, the real issues. And that is, work, career, home life. How do we stabilize this? How do I offload this? How do I get more money? So it's those more practical things I'm seeing when it comes to your love life, Cancer. So in the extended, we're going to look at, I'm trying to see if there's anything. There could be, now Cancers, if you are married, there definitely could be some issues in the home. And like I said, it could have something to do with you're just not traditional. There can be, outside relationships going on, and it could be in the workplace, like someone may be picking up with someone at the workplace and there's a lot of cheating going on, and your mate may be questioning, probing, and prodding, and even questioning, probing, prodding the other person. Like they may have reached out to the other person. This could go vice versa, but I get that someone reached out and to the other person to try to get information, try to give some clarity. I feel like a lot of it is going on in the workplace. Some of you also could be dealing with someone like a third party situation in the workplace, or someone broke up with one person and got right into a relationship with another person at the workplace, which can make it real sticky. And because of that, some of you may be trying to leave and go someplace else in a hurry to get away from this energy for this person. Okay. And if if you put your energy, you put your focus long enough, I definitely see that being possible. You getting a job and you working someplace. So in the extended, we're going to look a little bit deep into this relationship. How do they feel? What do they want from you? What are they hiding from you? What is their challenges with you? We're also going to look at what's happening now and what's coming up. What's going to be the outcome between the two of you. We're looking at Cancer singles now and in months to come. And we're doing Aries through to Pisces. How do they feel? So if you're interested in that, click the link in the description box below. It explains everything that we're going to be focusing on. If you want something personal with me, you can click the link to my website and set something up for yourself. If you'd like to comment, do so in the comment section. And if you're new to this channel, it's a mouthful, right? Welcome and subscribe, because I'll be back very soon with another one. Take care, Cancer.